quickly.
So,
Coach, what do you think's been the biggest difference with the offensive line over the past 3 weeks compared to the beginning of the season?
I think it took a really really poor performance kind of as a wake up. We kind of, we weren't really playing to our standards the entire year, but you kind of thought it was going to click, and it took a really poor performance to kind of wake us up and take a different approach. And since then we've kind of gelled a little bit better and prepared better and practiced better the last couple of weeks, and I think they went out and played a lot better because of it.
You almost have to go back to the drawing board this season with them. Did you not expect that would happen?
No, I thought we would gel a little bit quicker than we have with some of the guys that have been there. As far as the returning starters, it took longer than I thought. Not really go back to the drawing board, just kind of, like I said, maybe take a little bit different approach than we did last year. Obviously, it was last year's team the approach last year didn't work for these guys, and so we had to take a different approach with these guys. And since we kind of figured it out, they've started to pick their game up, play a little bit better.
Did you see a difference at all on your first couple road games with the offensive line compared to being at home, or?
Well, it's always the advantage, in my opinion, to play at home. But you do everything you can in the program and build everything around where it shouldn't be any different when you do go on the road. You got to deal with some noise, and that's about it. But we try to manufacture that during practice and Thursdays and things like that. So like I said, it's one of those things. We played a really good game in a really tough place to play against a really talented team in Oregon, and then for whatever reason we haven't played up to our standards in the other two games. And so this is a big test, finishing out the season, and go to a really hostile environment in Utah and need to play well against a really good team.
Luke's had a lot of these kind of full field touchdown drives throughout his career to win you guys games. Why do you think he's able to kind of stay so composed and kind of the game's biggest moments and manufacture so many wins based on these drives?
Well, he's just confident in what we do. He's really confident in the offense and his abilities to go out there and make sure we're running the right plays and the right looks. And he's done a phenomenal job. It's one of those things. A lot of people let the moment get too big for him. He's never been that guy. He's always been even kill. He goes out there and he just does his job. He doesn't try to do too much.
Is there any way of ranking the kind of drives he's had at UCLA a few years ago, Oregon, Rutgers, or where would you kind of put those along the hierarchy?
There's so many of them. It's hard to sit there and one standout. It's you kind of think back. I mean, the UCLA drive always pops up. The one we had to go beat Oregon a couple years ago. This one we had the other night was a huge drive against a really good football team in a key situation. So. He's done it so many times. It's kind of just one of those things, where for most people it probably stands out as a bigger moment. It's just kind of normal now for us.
What about Frederick Maui-Goa, first season under center? Obviously a little bit has more on his plate than other offensive linemen. How has he handled the?
He's done a great job. He's a really talented kid, very intelligent, very smart, dedicated, works hard. He has all the intangibles you can look for in an old lineman, and he's a competitive kid. He doesn't want to let his teammates down. He works really hard, and he's done a great job. All right.
Thank you.